Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 65-degree Monday, the 8th of August. It is supposed to be another cooker today. And by the feel of it, I think the low humidity, no wind or anything, just a light breeze. That Sasha's freaking out about something over there. But it already feels really low humidity out here, which actually feels really good. Especially when it's hot. It's really nice to have low humidity. But a little bit of a fire danger when it's dry as a tinderbox out here. But anyway, let's start a new day, and we'll go from there. Welcome to Monday. Mama, why do the Wednesdays just keep coming around? Or Mondays keep coming? I just did that the other day. I had to subtitle a thing in the video. I said April. Like, man, have you lost your mind? It's thinking about too many things and then turning the camera on.
Yeah.
That's just a recipe of making yourself sound like a knucklehead.
It's all right. We all know what you mean.
Yep.
It'd be Monday.
Yep, it's Monday. Let's go on in there. It's going to be a hot one today.
It is. It's going to be warm.
All right.
All right.
It's already 76 here in Vanchulo.
Man, it's going to be hot.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll see you as the day goes on.
Sounds
Well,
like a plan.
the last several days, I literally see you at the end of the day.
I know. We've both been very, very busy.
Yeah. All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check it out. It's my old demo. That's funny how that just seems like yesterday, but at the same time, seems like a lifetime ago. But it's in for the 19K service. So she's getting a brake flush, new air filter. I already started taking pieces apart. This is, remember I was telling you guys that it holds the, the vapor recovery pumps at gas stations. If you pull that boot back, you'll notice there's a slot. And I think he made that himself. And he just has it Velcroed on there. That's a good idea with the little pole. As you can see, I use a BMW battery spacer. It's just the seat does not come up far enough. Hold on, I got a Zoom call coming. I don't know how, but somehow or another my Zoom phone number, it's a thing where we don't use, like the old phone over there, we don't use them anymore. You can use your cell phone. So I can call people. I don't know how to transfer them or anything like that, but anyway, you can call people at their extension, and I can call customers, and it looks like it's coming from the store, even though I'm using my personal phone. But somehow or another, there is a phone number attached to that that's kind of in the background. Well, I don't know. All morning long, I've been getting random Zoom calls from people I have no idea. So don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, going to do a 19K on this old gal. Lovely couple, these folks. As you often run into, just amazingly nice Spyder customers. You're like another... Hey! Oh, never mind. Had a little flash in my head here that's the little clip that goes in instead of using the hose. And so, again, I got to do, it's a brake flush as part of this service. And thankfully, they gave me plenty of oil. I got 3 bottles. It's like BMWs. It's not just, you don't just flush it until it comes out clean the other side. It is a volume thing as well. I don't know why. This one's not one. But I'm getting a lot of these things that are, I'm not even pointing the camera, that the brake fluid is coming in black. I can only assume, because I find the same thing every time. When I pull the cover off, the top of the diaphragm is full of water. So I think people are blasting these things with water. Never blast your motorcycle when you're washing it with water. Just mist it. For all, no matter what you do not use a pressure washer on these things. You can, but you need to stand off far enough away that it works just like the misting of your hose. Put it in that mode that it just goes a mist. Do not blast anything ever. The best thing to do is just have nothing on it and just hold your water hose over and just let it pour. They're designed for that. They're not designed to be hit with water. When you're driving down the road, the parts that are getting the blast from the wet road and the rain are designed for that. The bike sitting here like this, blasting that thing with a pressure washer, or blasting it really hard with strong water pressure. It's like our well at home, and for whatever reason, the one that goes to the hose that we use for the animals is the strongest spot in the whole house. We've set the water bucket, the horse bucket, to fill, and it'll come out, and there's a lake around the barn out there. That water comes out of there really strong, so I have to be really careful when I bought that little cheap Portland. It's called a Portland pressure washer. Got it from Home Depot. You can set that thing in the mode. It's just a mist. But remember, even when it's a mist, don't go up close, because that mist coming out of that thing up close will literally cut through paint. And you need to be careful, because it'll cut your fingers off too. It can do some serious damage, but you stand back. You just want to mist. Just mist it. Anything with motorcycles is like most things. If you're doing something that's excessive, like excessive water pressure, an automotive, one of those drive-through pressure washer things, you got to know in the back of your head everything about that's bad. Especially when you use it's under high pressure, and there's only so much room you can move in those stalls, so you got to blast it. You go through the cycles, you use the soap. Well, you never get all that soap out. Now you find all these oxidized bolts and components. Your engine's all oxidized, and it's just anything that's in excess, including water when you're washing your bike, is not a good thing. So I don't know why, and most of the ones, and it seems to be the RTs, even though the F3 is in the same position. Here's a perfect example. The F3s are just sitting right here. It's kind of the same setup, but I don't think it has as much access, although you could shoot water underneath there. But if you notice, that's sitting in the same spot as the RT. How come we don't have the issues with the F3s coming in with black brake fluid and the top of the diaphragm literally full of water? Oh, another thing too, if you take the cap off, this is something that comes from the factory this way, because you can see it. This is, the scoops on a ship where one's facing to suck air and the other one's facing out to expel air, like usually at the back of the ship. That's like a little hood. It's open on the other side. We want that to be facing in. And as you can see, BRP is smart enough. Almost all of them have some kind of a tag. A little reminder that if you're putting it on backwards, you're doing it wrong. If the dots don't line up, they'll have sometimes just a mark running across them. There's always something there denoting which is the outside. And the outside is with those little cups facing the other direction, facing inward. That could be it too. They're checking it, but the ones I see people checking, they don't realize that little lock hose is holding this thing down, and they just nothing. If you're having to really push on something or pull on it really hard, you're doing something wrong. Yanking on it and breaking it is not the answer. It's common sense. I don't know. It's kind of like preaching to a choir sometimes. It just falls on deaf ears. But a lot of you guys are thankful for the little tips I give you, and I appreciate that more than you can imagine. All right. Look at that nice, fresh BRP XBS dot 4 brake fluid. It was probably me, the last one that took that cover off. Because look, it's stuck. When it's stuck to the cap like that, it's just barely sticking. That means there's no water on the top. There's the vents I'm telling you about. Well, air goes in on that one side. That needs to be facing the bike. That might even be... No, that's a white pan. BRP marks it. But anyway, I just need to wash and thoroughly dry. You can see that the Diaphragms are not collapsed. That's another thing I see when they're black, is they're almost inverted. Which they do as you're losing brake fluid, like pads wear real quick or something like that. But that's what your cap should look like when you take it off. Stuck to the lid and the diaphragm's not inverted. But yeah, wash it. It needs to be thoroughly dry for obvious reasons. Any kind of moisture is evil to brake fluid. I need to do that because the cap is sitting there open. So just about at a point I'm getting done with this thing. Before I topped the bottles off, because there's 2 tanks in there, I'm looking at the brakes, front and rear. And that reminded me to a bunch of people, well, how long do the brakes last on these RT 1330s? Well, that's a good question. It varies greatly. So the one that had the Sea to Sky had to replace the rotors on, and the pads went metal to metal. That one had just under 28. And this is my old demo, and this one has just under 21. So only a 7,000 mile difference. The brakes are all but brand new on this thing. So it's like tires. It's entirely up to how it's driven. And I was talking to those folks with this got Sea to Sky, and then 2015, I think, RTS. It's not actually even a limited. You don't even know. She's got her all decked out for her needs. But anyway, talking to them, and it's no big deal to them. That's just the way they ride. They ride a little bit different than some people do. But is that a low range at almost 30,000? Don't know. I've seen them quicker. Probably the way I ride them, I would probably around the 15,000 mile mark, I would guess. I would probably need pads. But yeah, and then other people like this one, 21,000 miles. I mean, virtually like new. The rears are down to probably about 60, 65%, somewhere around there. Fronts are just like new. But yeah, so the answer to that, there is no answer. It totally depends on how you ride it. Oh, I don't know if it only comes if the floorboard's getting replaced, but they got the the lights that go around the floorboards that BRP sells, or they have them for the passenger as well. And it's raised. It's not raised this much. Pardon? It's raised, but I don't know if that's only with I don't know if I'm thinking the floorboards get replaced to get the lights on the rear floorboards. And in that case, yes, those are raised pads on there. That's been a thing. This one's been shimmed, as you can see. And that's not uncommon to see that where people do it. It's just not, even at its highest point, it's not high enough. The world's made up of all kinds of different shapes, sizes, and colors of people. Things are different from one to another. I literally going to run out of time to even test ride this thing, so I need to finish up what I got going here before I bail out of here tonight. But wow, look at the old demo, and you think of the new stuff that's out, and kind of the same thing, but it just, little things just get advanced and better quality. Just, they learn. Like cars and everything else, cameras, they learn new stuff as time goes by. Things advance. Why does that seem so close to me? It's almost like I'm zoomed in or something. I'm sitting here at the edge of my bench, so it's not like I'm standing right on top of it. I don't have a weird lens selected or anything. Who knows? Well, hello there, you two. Ooh, look at them skies back there.
Isn't that pretty?
That's Birdie right there. I think it's like 72 out here now.
Feels good.
It was like 84 by the time we got here. I think it got to like 92 in Vancouver. It's supposed to get 91 here. I don't know if it ever, don't know. Well, it said it was night. I was at work and I looked once and it said No, it did say the predicting was temperature was 91.
It was hot.
It was hot. Yeah, just it's hot, but it's nice and breezy here.
Mm-hmm.
So thank all you guys for all the nice comments and stuff. I think every one of you guys have watched those BRP videos by now.
Very nice of you.
One of the things that kind of blowing me away, I downloaded the brochure and I'm flipping through there and I go, Kelly, there's pictures of us in that brochure too.
That's pretty cool.
That
was so much fun doing that.
Oh man, you guys have no idea.
It was lots and lots of fun.
Oh yeah. Well, hair raising at times, but I haven't seen. I'm going. Well, where's some of those shots?
I know.
So I don't know.
Because there was many hours of filming.
Yeah, there's a lot of filming.
Many hours.
But you know, they go weeding through, just like you
We
guys
do,
that vlog,
yeah.
you go through and go, no,
Yep.
it goes in the trash.
It's not what we were looking for.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's weird. And then somebody was doing a vlog on the floor there in Salt Lake, going around all the watercraft and everything that was going on there, and of course the spiders. Where that sea to sky is sitting, I've seen some pictures being posted and the video. Where that thing's sitting, it's under some kind of weird light. Just so you know, it is not that light, pale looking green.
No, it's a deep forest green. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
It's amazing. That is one you definitely need to see in person. Holy moly.
You will like it lots.
So anyway, it's funny. They're walking up looking at a spec sheet and I'm looking at it. I didn't realize that was that brochure. And I'm going, oh my God, we're even on other people's videos. I was thinking, I wonder if people even know that that's us sitting on that sea to sky.
Probably not.
You know, you think of these nameless people that are in ads.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever think about, who is that person that's in that ad? Is it just some random person? That's stupid things I like to think about. Kelly goes, why do you think of the strangest things?
I know it. He does.
But, now you're one of those nameless people in a picture in a brochure.
Yep.
I'm thinking, 99% of the people that see that just have no clue who that is.
No.
But
they're just looking at the bike, which is what they should be doing.
Yep, not looking at the ugly bug of mine. I was the only
handsome.
one riding with a gray beard.
Oh, it's all right.
Although, what's his face got a little bit of gray in him, but anyway.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, tons of fun. Well, enough of all that.
Yes.
I think from here, we're going to roll on out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right. So, Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow, but Wednesday is the video, so.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See ya. Bye-bye.